All right, guys. How's everybody doing today? Do you guys make money today? I'll be honest with you. I did not make money today. I did not make money today. I did not make money on Friday. I did not make money on Thursday. I am down 3 straight days. Okay. We do something for all our customer base. We put our portfolio spreadsheet out here. We put our money where our mouth is. So we looked at my portfolio spreadsheet, and it got kind of dicey today. It's gotten dicey the last 3 days. We put every single trade I put on in the live trading room using unusual option activity and the Ichimoku cloud. Today, down over $12,000 today. So usually when I give webinars, I hope it's a day where I make money. Unfortunately, I did not make money. So $12,000. Apple is lower, down $12,000 today. Month to date, up $55,000, and year to date, up $55,000. So I've taken some pain in the last couple days. Apple, I have a bull call fly on, but it is moving lower here. The most I can lose is what I pay for, which is about $1,200. So I still am up $55,000 year to date, but I am down in the today. I am down today. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about my secret weapon. This is the best technical indicator in the world. Okay, hands down, the best technical indicator in the world. One of the best things about the Ichimoku cloud is you can use it on any product you want. Okay, whatever you guys want to trade. If you're a Forex trader, if you're a futures trader, I'm an option trader. I trade 90% of my stuff with options. If you want to trade stock, you can trade it to use anything you want. So this is my secret weapon. This is the best technical indicator in the world. And, you know, I always say there's a lot of best things about Ichimoku Cloud. One of the best things is it's free, okay? I'm not here to sell you guys an indicator. I'm not here to say, hey, I created this indicator. It's the best thing in there. It's $600 or $1,500. You can download it for free. You can download it for free on Thinkorswim, NinjaTrader, or you can download it for free on TradeStation. So it's a free downloadable thing, and I'm going to teach you guys how to use it, you know, the names involved with it, and it's really cool you know, indicator when you guys incorporate it to your trading plan. One thing, past performance is not indicative of future results, as always. So my name is Andrew Keene. I'm sure you guys have seen me present before. Oh, let me make sure I get a recording for this. That would have been bad. Okay, my name is Andrew Keene. I was a floor trader at Chicago Board Options Exchange for over a decade. As a market maker in over 125 different classes. I currently trade equity options, futures, Forex, stocks, predominantly equity options, but I do trade Forex and futures as well. If you guys have any questions throughout the presentation, you guys can ask questions in the chat box. If you have any questions after the presentation, feel free to ask questions after the chat box as well. I'm a regular contributor on CNBC, Bloomberg, Fox Business, Sky Australia. Lately, I've actually been telling them, hey, you know what? I can't do interviews because I've been making too much money trading. You know, I might try to incorporate it back. It takes me about 45 minutes to do an interview, and to be honest, I'd rather be trading. I will be at my desk all day long. From market opens, you know, stocks open at 8:30 in the morning till about, you know, 3 o'clock p.m. I will be at my desk trading all day long as I see Apple moving lower here. I do not have the link for Ninja. You can just Google it and you should be able to find it. You should be able to find it. I lost about $12,000 today. My P&L swings in the last 3 days have been very high. I'm still up $55,000 year to date. I might get hit a little bit because Apple is down. I have a small position on an Apple, pretty small position to the long side. A little risk disclaimer here. Day trading, futures trading, short-term trading are extremely risky. They generally do not, you know, make sure you guys know how much money you're risking. I always say the difference between a good trader and a great trader. A good trader always thinks about how much money they can make. A great trader, which I consider myself a great trader, always thinks about how much they can lose. So in Apple, I put on a call butterfly using the Ichimoku cloud and the measure move target. I didn't think about how much money I can make. I thought about how much money I can lose. Last year, you have to read the disclaimers on the website, but I made $250,000 on a $100,000 account. I made $250,000 on a $100,000 account. This year, I'm up $55,000 on a $220,000 account. So you got to understand risk versus reward. When I was trading Apple today and I put on a bullish trade in Apple, I said to myself, I don't want to know how much I make. I want to know how much I can lose. So I put on a position. I can lose $1,200. If Apple goes to zero right now, I can lose $1,200. So just always remember the difference between a good trader and a great trader is a good trader thinks about how much money they can make. A great trader thinks about how much money they can lose. How much of the market maker's success is due to low commissions and access to institutional order flow? Well, I have the same access that a market maker has to institutional order flow. And I combine the unusual option activity, which I'll teach you at the workshop, with the Ichimoku cloud to come up with risk versus reward setups. How did I find the cloud? Okay, I always say technical indicator. All you need to do on your charting is put up the Ichimoku cloud. Okay, if you guys have never seen this presentation before, you're going to love it, and you're going to want to learn more about it. Okay, I also continue to reiterate the fact that you are not a great trader till you blow out once. I unfortunately have blown out of my trading account. Thankfully, it hasn't not been for about 7 years, and I will never put myself in a situation to blow out again. I felt the pain of blowing out, and as a trader, you always have to. Clear your head. Now that was pretty stressful. You have to clear your head. So I went to Asia. I taught in a Buddhist monastery in Thailand. This was in 2006. It's called Thammasat University. It was about 45 minutes outside of Greater Bangkok to clear my head. I went with my now wife to clear my head, and I met a group of traders. They introduced me to the Ichimoku cloud. When I was on the trading floor, we did not use charts at all. Everything on the trading floor was implied volatility, supply demand, long and short, but we really didn't use technical analysis. I consider myself to be a great technical trader now. When I was on the trading floor, I was a terrible technical trader, but I learned and I evolved. When I moved upstairs, and I continue to reiterate the fact to everybody that watches this is the best time ever for a retail trader. I am a retail trader. I'm a bigger account than most retail traders. I trade through Interactive Brokers Portfolio Margin, but I am a retail trader. I'm sitting at my desk. I have 2 computers and 7 monitors through the day, and this is the best time ever for a retail trader. When I used to be the biggest trader in the Apple pit from 2006 to 2009, I was the biggest Apple trader in the world. My market was $1 to $1.20. Now you can get in any position you want at a very cheap price, and you don't have to pay, theoretical edge. What does that mean? Right now is the first time in history where you do not have to pay, the VIG. If you went to Vegas and you played blackjack and you got 100% pure odds, that's what you can do now with trading. Okay, so 90% of all traders that trade lose money, and that is a fact. Okay. 90% of all traders that trade lose money. That is in the United States. In Japan, it is different. They use technical analysis. They use the Ichimoku cloud. Every dealer desk in Japan has this on their platform. Okay, they use it all day long, and I use it every single day in my trading. I trade Forex in a 4-hour bar. I bring it up every 4 hours. So at 4 o'clock, I'm going to bring it up again to see if there's any possible trade setups. Upon returning, I started doing information on the cloud. Okay, there's only 3 books written from Japanese to English because of the complexity of converting the language over. I would have never back tested it. What have I done? I've real tested it. I've used real money on the cloud. Okay, I would never give a webinar and a presentation of something I didn't believe in. In the cloud I believe in, I use it in my trading plan every single day. And I'm here to teach you guys about the Ichimoku cloud. What is the Ichimoku cloud? The Ichimoku cloud is a technical analysis method that uses the past, present, and future to help traders identify at single glance if a security is bullish, bearish, or neutral. Ichimoku Kinkin Hoi actually translate to one glance equilibrium bar chart. Okay, at first glance equilibrium bar chart. If anybody wants to throw out either a forex, a stock, a commodity, let me know and we can look at it on the chart real quick. Just throw out the first stock you can think of. GC, gold. So I bring up gold here on the daily chart. So gold on the daily chart is in the Ichimoku cloud. So currently right now, it is neutral territory. One of the trade setups I'll teach you at the workshop is when gold gets into the cloud. This is in a, it's in a trend lower. It gets into the cloud, test to see if it can break the trend, which the trend was lower for a very long time. This is neutral right here. If it breaks 1245 to the downside, it becomes a short. If it breaks above 1290, it becomes a long. I probably wouldn't take the long because the short-term momentum was so strong to the downside. So GC is neutral right now. There's nothing to trade here in GC. I actually looked at corn yesterday, and corn was in neutral territory. IEP, someone I want to look at, Carl Enterprises Inc. Ooh, actually sets up to the short side here. Blow off top at 150, parabolic here. Gap lower, got into the cloud. It is technically a short setup. You actually had your short setup at 111.63. The way you can trade it is you can get shorted at 111.63. Your stop is above the Ichimoku cloud. So this is a pretty good setup here. Shorting IEP at 111.63. Your stop would be $20 higher, which is a pretty high stop. In the workshop, I'll teach you guys exits and entries where you take profit targets out on it, but is a short setup in IEP. Another one let's look at it here is Best Buy. Best Buy is a short, and then we'll get back to the presentation. At the end, we can look at as many charts as you guys want. So here in Best Buy, we actually tag a technical short setup. I know Hubert flagged this one for his guys right away. We had a short in Best Buy, technical short setup at 39.49. You could have shorted on the break of the cloud to the downside. You could have waited for the first one at 39.29 or the second one at 38.25. You have your stop above the Ichimoku cloud at 42. And look at how much profit you took. If you want to short and be an aggressive short seller in Best Buy, you can short it at 31 with a stop above 33.23. And we can look at more charts at the end. Do you guys want me to tell you what everything is, or do you want me to teach you the Ichimoku cloud? I would rather be taught how to do it, right? You guys took the first, necessary part to bettering your value, bettering your trading plan. You guys have all showed up today. So you guys should take credit. You showed up today for a free webinar. I want you guys to learn today. I want you to leave this presentation and be like, Ichimoku Cloud's amazing, okay? Don't thank me at the end of the presentation. Thank the guy that presented Ichimoku a long time ago. So I want to teach you guys how to better your trading plan, okay? How can you take this and make money on your end, okay? I make money on my end from trading the Ichimoku Cloud, but I want to teach you guys all how to do it. Pay it forward. I've made over $5.5 million in my trading career. My goal is to have more traders make money and stop losing. I think it's unbelievable that 90% of all traders lose money. How is that possible? Stocks either going up or down. How can 90% lose money? That's like saying I flip a coin and 90% of the time I lose. That just doesn't make sense to me. So let's go on here. The cloud is made up of 6 key components, each of which we will examine individually. When combined, these components construct the Ichimoku cloud. Okay. So when I blew out, I lost. One time I lost $484,000 in a company called AMAG, and then another time in Apple earnings, I lost $100,000. And I went away. I came back. I took the last $50,000 to my name. I said, "Hey, I have $50,000 left. I think I can make money trading," and I built it to $5.5 million. So I took $50,000, I built it to $5.5 million. When I teach you guys what the cloud is, okay, you do not have to remember any names. That's throughout the course of 6 years or something. I think 6 years, 5 years. You guys can look at the names. You don't have to know all the names. You don't have to know how they're calculated. If you want to learn how they're calculated, great. If you don't want to learn how they're calculated, you don't have to, okay? So we want to know, what is the Ichimoku cloud? What are the different components of the cloud? Every single chart you guys tell me, within 10 seconds, I can tell you bullish, bearish, neutral, how the future looks, how the past looks, how the present looks, and possible aggressive pullback shorts, aggressive pullback longs, if you wanted to get long or short here, where your stop would be, if you wanted to, re-enter, if the stock market rips, where do you want to short it? Where do you want to exit it? Okay. Within seconds on Ichimoku, I can show you support, resistance, entries, and exits within 10 seconds. It's that easy, and I'm here to teach that to you today. We're going to talk about the cloud and the trend. Using the cloud for options. I'm an option trader. What kind of trader are you guys out there? Are you stock? Are you option? Are you futures? Are you Forex? Stock, options, futures, stocks, anything, futures, stock, options. Great. That's great. I kind of trade a little bit of everything, predominantly in options. Well, one of the great things, I always say everything is the best thing about Ichimoku. Ichimoku is from beginner 101, and I know hedge funds that trade $30 million of Forex using the Ichimoku cloud. Okay, it can be beginner 101, or it can be someone as advanced as trading $30 million trading Forex. So this was a chart of Apple. This was actually in November. Let's pull up a real-time chart of Apple. Let's look at Apple today. Okay, so Apple just had earnings and it sold off. Okay, so if I wanted to get long Apple, where would I want to get long Apple? So Apple had earnings. I thought Apple was going to break to the highs. It didn't. It unfortunately sold off. So Apple right now is trading $520. If we look at the Ichimoku cloud, where is support in Apple? Support in Apple is at $526. In the after-hour session, it's a little bit illiquid, okay? So if Apple right here is trading $520, it's going to be open up. Let's say it opened at $520. You could technically short Apple using the Ichimoku cloud with your stop above the high. So Apple is breaking the cloud to the downside, and it works best in trending markets. This is the first time Apple will be under the downside since July of 2013. Okay, so Apple has been above. The problem with shorting Apple under the cloud, I think, is that I think there's a Carl Icahn put in there. If the stock ever gets too low, he'll say, you know what? I'm just going to buy more stock. Okay, he has the ability to buy more stock. Let's look at the futures, okay? Everybody's calling for this correction. Everybody's so fearful, so nervous. I thought today was going to actually be a great day for the bulls, where we had a big tail on the bottom. We reversed and closed on the highs. We are now in neutral territory, okay? We are in neutral territory on the ES futures in the Ichimoku cloud. The future is neutral. Right now we are trading under the short and long-term moving average, and we're trading exactly where we were trading 26 periods ago, which is important in the Japanese calendar. Okay, so we're in pretty neutral territory. We have massive support at 1726. I think what we're going to do is kind of hang out here. We got choppy days. We opened up this morning. I was up at 6:30. The futures were up 9 1/4. They sold off. They were down 9. Then they were up 6. They closed up down 10. Okay, we're going to have choppy area here. I think we retest back to the upside, and I'm looking for a daily candle where we break the cloud to the upside and resume the trend. Okay, the trend is higher. I watch Fast Money and Mad Money every day. Kramer even goes, Joe DiMaggio. Yeah, one day he didn't get a hit. One game he didn't get a hit. But he's a good player. He's going to continue on, okay? So am I nervous and fearful? Not as nervous and fearful as anybody else. I will not become nervous to one of two things. The S&P breaks 1725, or the VIX gets over 20. Those are my fear indicators, okay? Or 10 years hit 3.5%. Until then, yeah, we might get some selling pressure. Sure, we could get a lot of selling pressure, but the trend is still higher. We're in neutral to bullish territory. So the Ichimoku cloud is composed of 6 components, okay? If you guys want to remember what they all are, if you actually speak Japanese, I'm sure I will butcher the names. If you want to remember the mathematical equations, you can if you want. I want to know my equations. You don't have to if you don't want to. One is the taken sign. This is a short period moving average. A lot of people like to use the 10-period moving average. This is a 9-period moving average. There is a difference between Ichimoku and moving averages. Moving averages, simple and exponential moving averages, just take the close into consideration. Ichimoku takes into consideration support and resistance. Think about it rationally. If Apple was a $500 stock and Apple went from 500 to 200 and closed back at 500 every day for a month, would you rather be long or short Apple? You'd rather be short it because every single day it's tested down to 200. Doesn't seem like there's really any buyers above 500. But on moving averages, it's going to show you a moving average of 500, which is flat. Ichimoku takes into consideration support and resistance. Okay, where did buyers come in? Okay, the floor. Where's the floor? And where's the ceiling? Where did sellers start selling? So in the Japanese calendar, there used to be 6 trading days in a week. So this consists of a week and a half of data. Then we have the Cajun sign. The Cajun sign is a 26-period moving average. Similar thing, the highest high plus the lowest low over the last 26 periods divided by 2. So this is exact 50% Fibonacci retracement, highest high, lowest low. And you say to yourself, Andrew, why 26 days? Once again, it always goes back to the Japanese calendar. Japanese calendar used to have 26 trading days in a month. Currently, we have 22 trading days in a month. It has been back tested to move it to an 8-period moving average and a 22-period moving average. Why try to mess up something that works? Okay, it works well to do 9 and 26. So you can just go to your NinjaTrader or you Thinkorswim or TradeStation. Just use the default setting. It's really that easy. You don't want to mess with the credentials. Okay, Ichimoku works well the way it is, so just leave it the way it is. Senkou Span A. Senkou Span A is the 9-period moving average, so the short-term period moving average plus the 26-period moving average divided by 2, plotted 26 periods in the future. Okay. Ichimoku cloud, like I said, shows you past, present, and future. Do you guys know what is probably the best looking chart that I've seen in months? What is the best looking chart in all stocks? The best looking chart in all stocks. The best looking chart in all stocks might be WWE, which is World Wrestling Federation. You guys have to stop thinking about what a company does and just trade it, okay? As a trader, it shouldn't matter what the company does. Look at this chart. Oh, look, the market was down 10 handles today. Where'd WWE go? It went higher, okay? Ichimoku gave us a setup at right here. At 1073. It broke the cloud to the upside, a strong bull bar, closed on the highs. You could have got long WWE at 1083. You would have had your stop under the low. You would have had a 90-cent stop. You could be in it for $12. Also, another setup, you could buy any pullback in WWE. But you say to yourself, Andrew, how do I know where the pullback is? Well, I'm here to tell you. Pullback number 1, an aggressive pullback buyer could have bought the red period moving average, which is the 9-period moving average, had a stop under the 26-period moving average. So if I bought the red line, this is so easy. If I buy the red line and I put my stop under the 26, I would have bought it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, 9 times. You might have got stopped out once here. So if I bought the 9-period moving average and I had my stop under the blue, which is only like 40 cents, 50 cents, I could have bought WWE on this trend higher 9 different times and only been stopped out once. If you are not as aggressive of a trader, you could have bought the blue line, okay, which is a 26-period moving average. You could have bought the blue line 1, 2, 3, 4 times. You put your stop into the cloud, and you would have been 4-0. Okay? And at the workshop, I'm going to teach you guys these setups. I'm going to teach you the best setups using the Ichimoku cloud. I mean, take away the name. Don't think about it's a wrestling company. Do you want to make money, or do you want to trade a stock and always be right? One of the best charts last year was Best Buy. I thought Best Buy was going out of business. Now it's one of the worst looking charts. Seikyu Span B. This is the highest high and the lowest low over the last 52 periods divided by 2. So this is an exact 50% retracement from highest high to lowest low. Then we have Kimo. Kimo in Japanese actually means cloud. Kimo does mean cloud. So the thicker the cloud, the harder the trend is to break. The thinner the cloud, the easier it is to break. So we build up the chart of gold. It's a pretty thick cloud. To reverse trend is going to be very, very challenging. Kinko Span line is today's price plotted 26 periods ago. That is definitely one of the signals, okay? That is a signal when the 9 crosses the 26. The Kenku Span is today's price plotted 26 periods ago. So where does today's price compare to a month ago? Is it trading higher or lower? Yeah, we could actually count back 26 periods, but that's kind of annoying, right? So they just plot it for us, okay? These are all plotted on our graph. They're so simple and so easy. If you guys are a beginner, this is so easy and so simple. So here we see a chart of Apple, and this was actually in November. Someone give me a chart right now. Someone give me a chart. Give me a chart, any chart. ARAY. That one's 52-week high today. So here in ARAY, okay, what we can look here. So this is the Ichimoku cloud here. As we see in ARAY, number 1, is it trading above or below the cloud? It's trading above the cloud. If the stock is trading above the cloud, there's 2 ways to trade it, long or flat. That is it. Market psychology always tries to tell you to sell stocks as they go higher and buy them as they go lower. You guys have to get out of that. You should be buying 52-week highs and you should be selling 52-week lows, because that's the proper way to make money. Trade with the trend, or you guys are not going to be trading very long. The average time span of a day trader is a year and a half, and 90% of all traders lose money. So we see here in ARAY, actually broke the cloud to the upside here. You could have got long it at 770. You would have put your stop at 640, and you would have got all the way to 938. You can play this. You can buy the 9-period moving average with your stop under the blue. The way I would trade it, I would look for a pullback to the blue line. So I'd get long it at 882, and I'd have my stop at 793. Okay. So 1, it's above the cloud, bullish. 2, it's trading above the 9 and 26, both bullish. 3, it's trading above, or 4, it's trading above where it's trading a month ago. This is exactly a month ago. And 4, how does the future look? You want this to be pointed out and up, so the future looks bright. So there's no possible shorts in this. You can only be long or flat. Let's look at one more. NXPI real quick. NXPI, very bullish chart as well. So here in NXPI, today was probably a good setup to get long. If you wanted to get long it, you get long NXPI at 45.42, and you can put your stop about a $3 stop. Okay, simple and easy. You can get long NXPI at 45.42, right where the 9 and the 26 are. You put your stop into the cloud. It has not been into the cloud since October, okay? So if you like it, number one, is it above the cloud? Yes. Number two, is it trading above the 9 and 26? Yes. Number three, is it trading higher than it was trading 26 periods ago? Yes, that's bullish as well. And the future is pretty bullish. So if you're bullish and XPI, you buy it at the 26 period moving average, you put your stop into the Ichimoku cloud. It's just simple and easy, guys. You don't have to remember the equation. You don't have to remember what it means. Just remember what it means. Just remember what it means. You don't have to know what it means, but just remember what it means. You don't have to remember what the equation is, but just remember what it represents. Just remember what it represents. So the taken sign is the short-term trend. Short-term trend. The short-term trend in the S&P 500 is down. This is similar to a 10-period moving average. This is the highest high plus the lowest low divided by 2. So this is the highest high and the lowest low over the last 9 periods divided by 2. Okay, highest high plus lowest low divided by 2 over the last 9 periods. Cajun sign, this is the, depending on your chart, you can make it blue, you can make it green. I like to have the short-term line red, so I'd like kind of like a signal like fire. This is the highest high and the lowest low over the last 26 periods divided by 2. The highest high plus the lowest low over the last 26 periods divided by 2. This is very similar to a 30-period moving average. Then we have the Senkou Span A. This is the future short-term trend. This is the taken sign plus the Cajun sign divided by 2, plotted 26 periods in the future. It's just what you like. I've gotten used to putting my taken sign at red, my Cajun sign at green. When we do go over the workshop, I'll spend the first 15 minutes and I'll show you guys how to set it up so it looks exactly like my charts. I'm used to it. I put the Senkou Span at a light blue. It works easy for me, okay? So we want to know how the future looks. You always talk about you're in a relationship or you're in a career, you're in a job. How's your job going? Well, it's going all right. How does the future look? Do you think there's future with that career? Do you think there's future to make more money? Can you move up the corporate ladder? In trading, are you making money now trading? I'm doing okay. How do you think the future looks? I'm really starting to pick up some things. I've been going to a lot of free webinars that Morgan's been doing. I really think that I can learn and make money. Okay, so right now you might be neutral. You might be just scratching. Okay, and I know Hubert always talks about the stages of trading. And the first stage of trading is you lose a lot of money. You lose a lot of money trading, and then you start breaking even. Okay, you start breaking a little even a little bit, and then the next stage is you start making about pretty good money. $250 a day. If you guys can make $250 a day, $62,000 a year. $250 a day, that's it. It's $62,000 a year. If you can make $500 a day, that's it. $500 a day trading, you make over $111,000. Sounds pretty good to me, no? So Senkou Span B, this is the future longer term trend. This is a 50% retracement. This is the highest high plus the lowest low divided by 2 over the last 52 periods. What is 52 periods? Well, depends what time frame. It could be 52 months, it could be 52 days. If you're using a 5-minute bar, it could be 52 of the 5-minute bars. I'm going to teach you what it works best on, okay? You have to trade every product differently, okay? Oil trades different than Forex. Forex trades different than futures, okay? I will teach you guys what the proper, time intervals for each product, okay? You guys can write this down and I'll teach you all this. Chemo is the cloud. How hard or easy is it to break the trend, okay? Trend is your friend. Ichimoku works best on trending products. You want a trading range stock, you don't want to trade Ichimoku because you'll lose a lot of money. And my number one trading range stock is eBay, okay? eBay is the epitome of a stock you should not be trading the Ichimoku cloud on. Look at this. I mean, anytime it gets up to anywhere between 56 and 58 sellers, if it gets down to 48 or 50, you find buyers. Okay, this is not a stock you want to trade it on. You want to trade it on trending stocks. What trends? Apple, Tesla, Twitter, Facebook. I trade it almost every single day on the 5-minute bar in Twitter and in Facebook. Then we have the Kenku span. The Kenku span is today's price plotted 26 periods ago. So how does today's price figure versus 26 periods ago? Why is the cloud useful? The cloud is my favorite indicator, period, because it is forward-looking, unlike moving averages, Fibonacci levels, or other popular technical analysis methods. Okay, if I said I created the cloud and I'm going to sell it to you for $1,500 today, that would be an unbelievable deal. Okay, that would be a great deal. However, I did not create the cloud. I am not going to sell it to you today. Okay, it is the best technical analysis method out there, and it's free. The best thing about it is, guys, you will download it and it's free. Yes, you're going to have to learn it, and I will teach you how to learn it, and I'll teach you 5 trading plans of how you can make money trading it. I'll show you 5 setups, but you know, the indicator is just free. Just download it. Okay. Well, it's based on today's prices. Based on today's prices. The cloud takes into account more data than simple or exponential moving averages. So it takes more into account than exponential and simple moving averages. Also gives you clear levels, support and resistance. I talked about it, and I said Apple has support at 526. What happened when Apple broke 526? I'm watching the trade now. It's down another $14. Okay, so Apple's now down $38. Apple's down $38. Once it broke 526, it was a short, and if it gets back to 526, it's probably another short. Does it work better in London or U.S. section? You know, actually works best on Forex using a 4-hour bar. Okay, a 4-hour bar. It works best on Forex and a 4-hour bar. The cloud can be a tool for a trader in any product you want. Any product, any trading plan. Are you an aggressive trader? I know personally I'm a breakout trader. Okay, I want breakouts. So I usually use it on breakouts. You can be breakout trader. You can be a mild pullback trader. You can be an aggressive pullback trader. You can do whatever you want with it. You just got to understand what kind of trading style do you have. You know, everybody always says, you know, why are you taking this trade, Andrew? I'm like, you know, everybody has different risk tolerances. Okay, I happen to have an exceptionally high risk tolerance. Some people don't have such a high risk tolerance. What makes the cloud different? Okay, the cloud is the only indicator that is past and forward looking. Past and forward looking. Okay, if you looked at moving averages, they're just going to tell you right now. Okay, they're going to tell you right now. Volume profile, you don't need that. Volume doesn't lead price. Okay, there's so many with the algos out there. You don't need that. Okay. Averages are calculated in real time and plotted on both current and 26 periods in advance. Okay, so you'll get to the price right now, and you'll get future price. Okay, the settings are just use the default settings of 926.52. 926.52 are the default settings. The cloud is applicable. Applicable. I can never say that word. Applicable to any security. To any security possible. Okay. You want to trade Forex? It works great. I'm going to pull up some Forex and I'm going to trade it real time. Okay. I'll pull up Forex real time and we'll go through some Forex markets. And I see a trade I like. I'm going to put it on right in front of you guys. Okay. I'll risk money on a trade right now. because the 4-hour bar just closed 10 minutes ago. So I'll put on a Forex trade. You don't need oscillators. If you can use an RSI if you think a stock's overbought or oversold. I mean, WWE's been overbought, but continues to go overbought, right? Someone asked a question: how far above and below the cloud do you before you take the position? Depends on what kind of trader you are. That's a great question. I'm a breakout trader. We'll show some Forex here, and I'll show you possible setups. Okay, I'll show you possible setups in real time. The cloud is not widely used. You guys trade Forex, you trade futures. How many times have you said, man, I just got stopped and it reversed the exact opposite way? How do they know? They always know where my stops are, right? Do you guys want to be trading with the masses, the people that lose 90%? Or do you guys want to be trading against everybody else, okay? If you said to me, 90% of all traders lose money, okay? And do you want to be on the side of the people that lose money, or do you want to be on the other side of the trade? Thank you very much. I'll be on the other side of the trade. I wish I could take everybody that trades in the United States, take the other side of their trade, because they lose 90% of the time. The only people that are making money trading are the institutional orders, okay? And that's what I watch. Hedge funds, mutual funds, retail banks, and big traders. The retail trader doesn't make money. His average shelf life is a year and a half. Okay, and I'm here to teach you and show you guys how you can make your shelf life longer. If you want to trade for a living, which everybody here probably does, okay, this workshop that we're going to have on February 22nd will teach you that, okay? And we'll teach you how to trade. And I know every single workshop that I do, we give 100% money back guarantee. I'm not even at my sales pitch when I'm talking about our workshop. We give 100% money back guarantee. So you go to the workshop. If you don't think it improved your trading plan by the amount we sell the workshop for, you email me personally, and I'll give you your money back. Okay? It's that simple, and it's that easy. Okay? The cloud is not widely used. Okay? It's used in Japan, but it's not widely used at all. So let's talk about the cloud here. The cloud, and this is important, guys. If you want to take notes, this will be recorded, but this is very, very important. So this is very important. What kind of trader do you want to be? Okay? Are you a pullback trader? Are you trading stocks? Are you trading Apple? Are you a day trader? Okay, I'm here to tell you what the best intervals possible are. Okay? So as a day trader, okay, I have traded every stock as a day trade using the cloud. The best stocks, the stocks that work best, write these down. Twitter, Tesla, Apple, Facebook. Twitter, Facebook, Apple, Tesla. We'll do it alphabetically. Apple, Facebook, Tesla, Twitter. Okay, those are the 4 best charts. They work well on a 5-minute bar. Let's pull up Twitter today. I didn't take a trade in Twitter. I was too busy trying to manage everything else. I had a couple stocks with earnings. So let's look at Twitter real quick. And look at a 5-minute bar to see if there's a possible trade today. Okay, so let's look at 5-minute bar here in Twitter. This is the greatest setup. This is exactly what you want, guys, okay? I don't know why I didn't take it. This was a great setup, okay? As we see, the gray area is pre-market, okay? So Twitter opens, 6180, sells off. Big sell candle here, okay? You short Twitter on the low of the bar. You short Twitter on the low of the bar. You have your stop above the high of the bar, okay? If you were in that trade, you could have made $4 to the downside, okay? Simple, easy, okay? Short stocks as they're going down, buy them as they're going up, and you'll be okay trading, okay? Ichimoku gives me a short setup here. Twitter opened, sold off, broke the cloud, okay? I like to trade breakouts. It's breaking the cloud to the downside. Is it under the cloud? Yes. Is it under the 9 and 26 period moving average? Yes. Is it trading lower than it was trading 26 periods ago? Yes. How does the future cloud look? looks down. So this gives every one of my 6 indicators is giving me a short signal here. Is it possible that I could lose money on this trade? Absolutely, it's possible I could lose money on this trade. But this is a great short setup. You short Twitter here, 6107. You put your stop above the cloud, so about a $2 stop here, and you would have taken profits all the way down. Okay? You would have taken profits all the way down. So you could have shorted it at 60.07, stop at 62.07, and you're just taking all your profits. And at the workshop, I'm going to show you guys how you take exits. Where do you take profit targets? Okay? Does everybody see how this set up today in Twitter? This was a great, perfect setup. It broke the cloud to the downside. Okay? I like to trade breakouts. If you're an aggressive pullback trader, what you could have done is you could have shorted any 9-period moving average. If you short, that's a great question. If you short the breakout, you put your stop above the cloud. Because above the cloud would then be trend reversal. So you short it here, stop above the cloud. Short it here, stop above the cloud. So the best stocks to trade, I didn't even see this one today. I wasn't even trading it. But the best stocks to trade intraday, Apple, Facebook, Tesla, Twitter. Swing trader, okay? If you're a swing trader, you can trade the daily chart, okay? You can use the daily chart for swing trading, okay? The daily chart for swing trading. Are you a long-term trader? If you're a long-term trader, you're going to get less signals, but you're going to get better signals, okay? You can still use the daily chart if you want, but you're just going to be less aggressive, okay? You're going to be less aggressive. Time frames, and this is very important. This is what you guys want to write down, okay? Time frames, time intervals. What are the proper time intervals, okay? Where do I want to put these trades on? Every product trades differently. Oil is going to trade different. Why did I lose money in Apple today? Because I put on a call butterfly because I thought the stock was going to go higher. I know how much I can lose. I can lose $1,200, and I'll move on to the next trade. There's no repair in the trade. The trade is over. I lost $1,200. I thought Apple was going to go up. So time frame. What matrix is fast as too fast? The best signals come in the daily for stocks. Okay. In Apple, I had the 560, 580, 600 call butterfly, and I paid $4.15 for a 3-lot. Apple had a call butterfly on the measured move target. So stocks work best on the daily. Anything else is too fast. Day trading stocks, in my opinion, if they're not momentum stocks, is one of the hardest things to do. Okay? I have traded every single product out there. Besides, I have not traded bonds intraday. And stocks is the hardest thing to trade. Okay? Stocks is the hardest thing to trade. Currencies. Currencies work best on a 4-hour bar. Anything faster will produce a trap. Okay? 4-hour bars. Currencies actually move really slow. They're slow. They're actually boring. I actually closed 2 positions in currencies today and yesterday. I was short Euro Yen, and I made about $500 in that, and I was short Euro British Pound, and I made about $700 in that. Oil. I used to day trade oil. Works unbelievable on a 5-minute bar. 5-minute bar. When an oil number comes out, it's going to trend one way. So the 5-minute bar, it works absolutely great on. Okay. Treasuries. I've actually never traded treasuries, but I heard treasuries works best on a 12-minute bar. If you're day trading any future product, that's not a commodity. So if you're day trading Dow futures, S&P 500 futures, or Dow future or NASDAQ futures or bond futures, a 12-minute bar works best. 12-minute bar works best. I like that slide. Quick analysis using the cloud. Okay, we can use it for stocks, ETF, futures, or index. Using the cloud, we can quickly identify, determine if a security is bullish, bearish, or neutral. Within a couple seconds, gold works best on a 5-minute bar intraday. However, gold has a lot of slippage because the markets aren't that are pretty illiquid. Okay, so be careful with gold, but it does work best on a 5-minute bar. We can identify and resistance levels. Never day trade 4 times on a smaller bar. On stocks that move momentum, you can do 5 minutes. On futures, you want to do a 12-minute. And I'm actually going to pull up some Forex, and we'll trade some Forex real time. Gold on a 5-minute. Determine the likeliness of a breakout. Determine the likeliness of a breakout as well. Okay? Determine a risk versus reward setup. How many times have you guys put on a trade and you're like, this is a good trade. I actually like this trade. But I don't know where I should take this trade off. Where do I take this trade off? This is a good trade, but if I'm wrong, where do I take this off? Ichimoku will tell you where to get out of the trade. If you're long Apple, going into the announcement, you wanted to put your stop under 526. Well, Apple is now $20 under 526. Apple is $5 under 5. I actually work on Cogent, which is fiber optics. Let's go over this one. Summary. The Ichimoku cloud, and then we're going to go over some stocks. We're going to go over some Forex. The Ichimoku cloud is a technical analysis method that uses forward-looking moving average to help traders identify at single glance if a security is bullish, bearish, or neutral. If a stock is bullish, bearish, or neutral. The cloud is made up of 6 components. As I reiterate the fact, if you do not want to remember all the names, Tenkan sign, Cajun sign, Kenku span, Senku span A, Senku span B, the chemo, you do not have to remember any of the names. If you don't want to remember the mathematical equations, you don't have to remember the mathematical equations. Okay, that's not important. Important is to put it all together, and it's simple and easy. The cloud works best in trending markets. What's trending right now? Well, the stock market has got a correction. It has pulled back. It's not trending just yet. It does not trend just yet. Treasuries, 12-minute bar. Treasuries, 12-minute bar. The cloud will work best on different time scales depending on the security. Faster time scales will produce more traps. The cloud is the best used indicator, also gives you support and resistance. The slope and thickness of the cloud can help indicate the strength of the trend. The simplicity of the cloud allows quick, easy. Don't you guys want to trade something that will make you money? Quick, simple, easy. Quick, simple, easy, and hopefully going to make me money. Sounds great. Sign me up. Okay? And it's free. I always say a lot of times, you guys probably go to a decent amount of webinars. You guys go to probably, a decent amount of workshops. If you're a new trader or if you're not making money trading, you always attend these things. And people always say, this product's great. This is great. This is great. That's awesome. Okay. I always say, you can determine a lot. There's some really good mentors out there, and there's some really poor mentors out there. Okay. I personally only will work with mentors that I trust. I won't give names of who I don't trust. The ones we're doing the workshop with are the guys that I trust. I mean, I might pay just to hear Aussie Johnny speak. I mean, I met him in Vegas at a trade show, and the guy's a riot, man. The whole dinner, 2 hours straight, he didn't stop talking the whole time. I just listened to his stories. So when you have a mentor that you trust, you got to ask them 3 questions, okay? This is what I would ask them. Number 1, do you trade real money? That's a question. Do you trade real money? Everybody's going to say yes. Oh, yeah, I trade real money, okay? Obviously, everybody's going to say yes. Number 2, do you have P&L statements? Can I see something where you actually make money, okay? We have a portfolio spreadsheet we put out every single day to our traders. And is the world coming to an end? Maybe. And you can see my performance, okay? This is every single trade I take in the trading room, unusual option activity combined with the Ichimoku cloud, and we give our P&L. My P&L today was down $12,000. This is real, 100% real capital. This is all my own money. I don't have any backers. It's not a fund. It's my money. So today, I lost $12,000. So when I go home, I'm going to tell my wife we have to eat ramen noodles on paper plates. These, not really, but if she knew I lost $12,000 today, she'd probably get mad, right? But my risk tolerance is very high. For the month, I'm still up $56,000. I'm up $56,000 for the month. I've lost money 3 straight days, but I'm still up 55,000. You can see here, November I made 48,000. Sorry. In December I made 102,000. Okay, so 48,000 in November, 102 in December. This was over 100,000 last week. And then the futures got whacked for 70 points. Okay? So I lost money today. I will show all my traders when I lose money and when I make money. I lost money today. I lost money on Friday. I lost money on Thursday. What's all important is, year to date. So the second question, can I see statements? Can I see if you actually make money? I show these. We email this to all our customers twice a day. Twice a day, as if you're a customer, you'll get an email spreadsheet of my P&L. Hopefully it's green more than it is red. And number 3, which is most important as well, how often do you trade during the day? How often do you trade during the day, right? Some people say, oh, it's best to trade on Mondays. It's best to trade the opening bell and the closing bell. Okay. When I was on the trading floor for over a decade, you will not find anybody that traded on the trading floor. People do not know how to trade because they weren't on the trading floor. Okay. I am an options guru, more or less, but I trade Ichimoku as well. So when I was on the trading floor, I never, ever went to lunch. Never, okay? I have people that are part of my community that don't go to lunch. They eat lunch, and actually I have a couple guys in London. The guy says he eats dinner at his desk every single night. Because if you miss a trade, it could be $500, $1,000, $2,000. Costs you a lot of money. So I don't ever leave my desk. I mean, if I have to, go use the restroom, then I will for a minute, but I really don't ever leave, okay? I trade every single second of every single day using the Ichimoku Cloud with unusual option activity. So we have a master's class. The master's class will be futures, options, and stock. It is February 22nd from 8 a.m. Central. I always put everything as Central. From 9 a.m. To 2 p.m. Eastern, so 8 to 1, we will have master's class. It will consist of Mr. Hubert Centers. He will talk about low risk, high reward setups in the future markets. Okay, so as we put this presentation together with Jeanette and Morgan, we thought, who do we know that's best in the industry at futures, at options, and stocks? And we coupled it together. So Hubert will be presenting low risk, high reward setups in the future markets using simple chart formation. I will teach unusual option activity with the Ichimoku Cloud, okay, with my powerful indicator. And then Aussie Johnny, good looking gentleman right there, will teach you how to scan the entire market in 15 minutes for smart money that no one else teaches. So we've combined the best 3 educators that we know to do futures, options, and stock. If you're a futures guy, we got a futures guy. If you're an option guy, you got me. If you're a stock person, you got Aussie Johnny. And I am 100% just going to listen to Aussie Johnny, and I make sure I don't have my microphone off because I'm going to be laughing the whole time, I feel like. So you'll get 3 trading professionals for 6 hours. 6 hours for the low price of $297. You guys can sign up. TradeThirsty.com/master. TradeThirsty.com/master. And I always say anything that I present at, that is a paid webinar, 100% money back guarantee. So you guys all sign up at the link below. We have limited amounts of spots. Every workshop I know I personally do, I sell out of. So we will most likely sell out of this one. I don't know how many spots are available, but we will sell out of this workshop. You get 6 hours for $297 total, and we're going to teach it on a Saturday. Why are we teaching it on a Saturday? Because we are real traders, and we can't teach during the day. Okay, I specifically asked for my time slot to be after the market was over. Okay, why was that? Because I'm so involved when the market's going on. So we will teach you guys futures, options, and stocks, 6 hours, $297, 100% money back guarantee by me personally. You guys attend the workshop, you left it and said, you know what, it didn't better my trading plan, we'll give you your money back. Okay? And let's look at, the link is in there, and let's look at some Forex markets here real quick. If you guys want to pull up any stocks, I can look at some stocks and charts as well. But make sure you guys sign up in the link below because we will sell out. We only have X amount of seats. I don't know what X means, but we have X amount of seats. Usually when I present at these things, I get emails of it, and we start selling out as they happen. So make sure you guys sign up at the link below. We can look at anything you want for charts. But more importantly, you guys should learn Ichimoku from me. I will teach you 6 of my setups using unusual option activity. So someone wants to look at Intel on the daily, and I'm gonna pull up some Forex, and I'll probably trade some Forex right here. So if you look at Intel right here, is it trading above the cloud? Yes. Is it trading above the 9 and 26? No and no. Is it trading higher or lower? It was trading 26 periods ago. Exactly the same. Okay, this is exactly where it's trading 26 periods ago. How does the future look? Future looks neutral. So here in Intel, I would say there's nothing to do. I would, if I say GTH, gun to head, would I rather be long or short? I'd rather be long, but I don't think there's anything worth going on. Okay, so I don't want to have anything here. What other charts you guys want to look at here? I was going to look at, you want to look at NASDAQ futures? NASDAQ futures got smoked after Apple reported a poor earnings. Similar thing to Intel. Is it trading above the cloud? Yes. Is it trading above the 9 and 26 period moving average? No, it's trading under. Is it trading higher or lower than it was trading a month ago? Trading exactly the same. Futures a little bit better here. I would wait till it gets into the cloud and look for a breakout above. Most likely it will resume the trend. It has not been under the cloud since June. So I would rather be long than short, but I would wait for a bull candle on the daily. GLOG. Yeah, we're going to look at some I don't even know what this stock is. Gas log. I think a good setup here is to buy the blue line, which is the 26 period moving average. You buy it at 1788. You put your stop at 1537. You wait for a pullback, 1788, and you put your stop at 1540. If you want, you can get long here. If you really want to get long, you can get long on the close of the bar, and you'd have to put your stop under the 9 period moving average. So you could get long here, but your stop under the 9 period moving average. Let's go look at some currency pairs here. So let's look at Euro Aussie. So Euro Aussie, technically it's a long here. If you wanted to get long Euro Aussie, you put your stop under the blue line. So you could get long Euro Aussie here. I don't like the rounding top formation. It is above the cloud, yes. It's trading under the 9, above the 26. Future looked bullish. Now it's starting to roll over. It is trading higher than it was trading 26 periods ago. So if I had to say how strong it is on a scale, of 1 to 5, I would say it's a 3. I think there's probably better setups out there. And let's look to see if we can find some better setups. We have Kiwi dollar here. Kiwi dollar. This is a short setup here. If you wanted to aggressively short it here at 0.82332, you could with your stop above 0.827. Once again, a lot of overlapping bar. Overlapping bar means uncertainty. I don't think this is a good setup to the long side. To the short side. It's fine if you wanted to aggressively get short it, but I don't think it's very good. I think there's probably a better pair that we can put out there. Let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger. Is that better? This is a 4-hour on currency. So let's look at dollar yen. Trying to look at a setup here so I can put a position on. These are all okay setups. You know, do you want to take the best possible setups or you just want to take okay setups? I want to take the best possible setups. When I day trade Ichimoku, do I use pre-market? Yes. The lagging line is like support and resistance also. The lagging line, there's a lot of different definitions. I'm personally Jewish. When I say shalom, it means hello, peace, and goodbye. When you translate Japanese into English, you can translate it many different things. I don't like to use this as support and resistance. So here we have, this is just today's price plotted 26 periods ago. So this is today's plotted 26 periods ago. So this is bearish here. I wouldn't want to put a trade on with this big candle here, big tail on the bottom. Let's try to find something, though, that looks the best. Let's find the best possible setups. With Ichimoku, you could just do this all day. You can just go try to find something that looks good. This is Euro US. Don't like this one very much either. Big tail on top here. Future is neutral. It is technically bullish, but it's trading above the 9 and 26. See what else we got here. What's Euro Sterling doing? This is the one I actually made money on. I shorted it. This is an okay setup here if you wanted to short Euro Pound at 0.82467. You could have about a 70 pip stop. So you could have a 70 pip stop here, and I think this is an okay setup. Euro Pound. Euro Pound I think is okay. Let's look at Euro Yen. Euro Yen, I don't like that big tail on the bottom. I don't like that big tail on the bottom. Technical short setup, I don't think it's that great. I don't think any currency that I've seen so far has really been good. I shorted Aussie Kiwi once. Let's look at Aussie Yen. No, none of these are really breaking out. These are all overlapping with big tails on bottom. Technical shorted here with a stop above the blue line. Let's look at Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar. It's okay. I don't think it's great. Everything's trading between the 9 and 26. Kind of like no man's land when it's trading between the 9 and the 26. Whereas, can you get this? Let's look at some soft commodities here. I guess there's nothing to trade really here. Some soft commodities, maybe sugar. Sugar is a complete, utter short. Okay, this is a great example. Oh, I have to put on the daily. This is sugar, guys. Sugar is a short on any pullback. Okay, so you can use this for any product. Like I said, you can sell the 9-period moving average. Anytime you sold the 9-period moving average is a short setup here in sugar. You actually got your signal here at sugar to short it at 1753. Look at sugar, straight down. Any pullback, it's a short, making a new 52-week low here in sugar. So sugar is a short. How about like cocoa? Silver, I shorted silver, made money. It's shorting silver. You could short silver again here if you wanted. This is a decent setup here in silver. Short silver with a stop above 21. So you could short silver in 1960 with a stop above 21. Let's look at some other softs. Corn futures. Corn futures, pretty neutral territory. This is more of a trading range. I wouldn't want to be doing anything in corn. You have that one big tail on the bottom here. Corn, I think there's nothing to do here in corn. Cattle. Soybean futures. Soybean oil is really a good setup. This is trading range. How about oats? You can just go through this. The best is daily. It depends on what you want to trade it on, but daily works really well. You could have bought it here. This is a good setup here in oats. Oats is a buy in any pullback. I would wait for a pullback, and I tweeted this actually last night. A pullback to 372. You can buy oats at 372. And someone wanted to look at cattle real quick. Cattle, live cattle. This is a parabolic move. So the 9-period moving average, on any parabolic move, you can buy the 9, okay? On any parabolic move, you can buy the 9 with their stop under the 26, okay? So let's go over the workshop again, and then we will look at a couple more charts. So this is the master's class. If you guys liked what you heard today, this is the master's class. This is futures, options, and stocks. So you guys get it all. We'll take a break for lunch. It's $297, which if you think about it, it's only $99 a person. And usually when I do mine, I usually charge $199 just for me. So you'll get Hubert, which is low risk, high reward setups in the futures market using simple chart formations. I will teach you trading unusual option activity using the most powerful indicator, which is the Ichimoku cloud. And then Aussie John will teach you to scan the entire market in 15 minutes for the smart money that no one else teaches. So you get all three of us for $297. Like I said, we usually do it for $199 each, which is $600. So you're getting it basically for half off. And the reason we're doing this on a Saturday, guys, is so we don't have to be distracted by the markets. We are all traders. We all trade during the day. This way we can be not distracted by the stock market. You guys can sign up on the link below. I'll make sure that I put it in here. 100% money back guarantee. I can't possibly imagine you guys not learning $200, $300 worth of information. If you took that trade in Twitter, if you shorted 100 shares of Twitter today, you would have paid for the course. That's just one day. If you shorted 100 shares of Twitter today, you would have paid for the course right there. So if you guys have any more charts, we can look at a couple more charts here. As I see Apple just continue to move lower. Triple D, FXI. I know. So we want to see Triple D, DDD. Apple down $45 now. Triple D, if we look at Triple D here, it is in the Ichimoku cloud. What happens, and one of the setups I'm going to show you, is that it usually will continue trend. So right now there's nothing to do here in Triple D. The short-term momentum is too strong. Number one, is it trading above or below the cloud? It is in the cloud. Number two, is it trading above or below the 9 and 26 period moving average? It's actually in the cloud. It's trading exactly where it's trading 26 periods ago. In the future is neutral. Pepsi. Pepsi, this is a trading range stock. This is not a trending product, so I do not want to take anything in Pepsi at all. 6B. 6B is the British pound future. This is bullish. You could have bought British pound future here at 1.6471 with your stop in the cloud. This is only a long setup. The buy, which you can buy any 26 period moving average, and you put your stop into the cloud. If you bought it here, you could have bought it anywhere in here, you'd still be long it. Okay, you can buy the 26 period moving average and put your stop in the, buy it here, put your stop in the cloud. Tesla. It would be nice if I was sitting next to you guys all day teaching, telling you what everything was, but it would be better if you guys learn how to do it, and that's what I'm going to teach you guys. For some reason, my keypad's not. Oh, there we go. Tesla. Tesla, bullish, above the cloud, above the 9 and 26. Future looks neutral, trading above where it's trading 26 periods ago. So I would buy a pullback to 159.45. You could buy a pullback Either put your stop under here or put it in the cloud. You know, when you buy pullbacks, I still want to wait for a bull candle. Okay, just don't buy it just because it pulls back there. I'd wait for a bull candle. Potash. I actually made a lot of money in potash this year. I made about $6,000. Ooh, potash. I was on Feb 33s. I wonder where those are now. When a cloud is very thin, like potash, there's more traps. When it's a thin cloud, there's more traps. I wouldn't want to get long potash. It's above the cloud. You can rationalize a double bottom here. It is trading under the 9 and 26. It is above the cloud. It's trading exactly what it was trading 26 periods ago. And the future is neutral. Okay, so very neutral here in potash. I wouldn't want to be trading potash in either direction. Profit targets, I'm going to teach you at the workshop. I'm going to teach you that at the workshop. Amazon. Amazon is a buy only. This is a very good looking chart. Touch the cloud here. Once again, everything is trading under the 9 and 26 right now. The short term is very, very weak. The short term is very, very weak. But here in Amazon, you could actually short it at the 9 and 26 for your stop above the high if you're looking for a short entry. I wouldn't want to be shorting it because it's above the cloud. This possible break trend is very, very hard. Look at how thick this cloud is. There's a very, very slim chance of it breaking the breaking trend. Very slim chance of a breaking trend. SF. There's a big order in SF. They're buying upside calls in SF. Oh, good night. All these charts unfortunately look the same. There's just such a nice uptrend, and then it broke that uptrend on Friday, and now it got whacked again today. Okay, so here in SF, wait for a bullish signal, wait for a bull candle if you want to get long. Can't get shorted, but wait for a bull signal and maybe get long. WAG. WAG. This is a trading range stock. I wouldn't want to trade anything. Ichimoku works best on trending products. So we're going to wrap things up here, guys. We're going to wrap things up. If you guys want more, you're going to have to attend the master's class. The master's class will be recorded as well. It will be recorded. So the master's class will be futures, options, and stock. 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern, 8 to 1 Central. I always put everything on Central. February 22nd on a Saturday, you'll get Hubert. We'll talk about low risk, high reward setups in the futures using simple chart formations. I will be talking about unusual option activity using the Ichimoku cloud. Aussie Johnny will be talking about scanning the entire market in 15 minutes for smart money that no one teaches. I think that's mostly stocks. I actually haven't seen that presentation, so I'm excited too, but he is quite the riot. All three trading professionals for a 6-hour class, $297, 100% money back guarantee if you guys attend the class. If you listen to the workshop, you listen to the recording, you say, hey, I didn't learn $297 worth of information. You know what we're going to do? We're going to give you your money back. So make sure you guys sign up. Make sure you guys sign up at tradethursday.com/master. Make sure you guys sign up for this, and we will see everybody in the workshop. It will be recorded as well. Okay, so if you guys go to the workshop and you guys, if you guys can't go to the workshop, we'll record it as well. $297 for the three of us for 6 hours is a great, great deal. And like I said, money back guarantee. So I can't wait to teach you guys, and I will see everybody soon. Thanks, guys.